Good morning, everyone. Last class we have discussed regarding the benefits of yamas and how to practice. We already discussed. Now this class we will be learning the benefits of niyamas. There are 5 niyamas we already discussed in last classes, like Shaucha, Santosha, Tapha, Swadhyaya and Ishra Pranidhana. This 5 is known as the niyama. Now how to practice we already discussed. Now what are the benefits we will be talking now. So let's see. The Sutra is telling here, Shauchat Shanga Jugupshaha Parhi Samsargaha. I repeat, Shauchat Sanga Jugupsaha Parhi Samsargaha. If you split the sutra, it will be Shauchat Shanga Jugupsa Parehi Asamsargaha. Here, A is there, you need to understand here. Okay, Asamsargaha. Shaucha means the cleaning. Okay, Shaucha means the cleaning, and the cleaning will be done in the two format and two style. One is called internal, another is called external. Baiha Shaucha and Antara Shaucha. Okay, Antaha. External means the related to your body, physical body parts, or the surroundings you, or your dress up, whatever the things comes under physical level, outside, external, that comes under the external shaucha. And internal means related to your mana, buddhi and ahankara. Okay, so this is related to your body or related to your dress, surroundings, in this 3 level. And here internal is related to your manas, buddhi and ahankara, in this 3 level. Here maybe in your chitta, manas, what will be like lobha, krodha, moha, all this level. Lobha, krodha, moha, okay, jealousy, all these things are there. So to clean all these things, that's called the internal shaucha. And external is related to these 3 parts. So if you are established in this level, means the external level as well as internal level. Now this sutra deals with the external shaucha, means the baiha, external shaucha kya hai, to uska and the meaning of that is telling here that shaucha, if you practice that shaucha, means external shaucha, what will happen? Sayanga jugupsha pari asamsargaha. Sanga means your own body parts. Okay, your own body parts. Sa anga. Swa means swasmin, your own. Anga means body parts or limbs. Jugupsa means the ghrina. The ghrina means or hatred. So you will develop the hatred, means you won't like. What you won't like? Your sa anga, own anga. Why you won't like? Because your sa anga means your body, limbs, body is made of different types of malinata or impurities. What are the impurities are there? There are so many impurities are there. Your physical body level, like your sweat will be there. Sweat, urine, stool will be there. From your nose you will be releasing so many waste. Okay, ear wax. Okay, ear, then your eyes. So all these places you will be releasing so many kind of waste. So that's why by looking, if you are a very shukshma person, you are a very subtle person, if you concentrate on that, if you practice really shaucha, means baiha shaucha, external shaucha, then all this level, your virakti will come. Virakti means the detachment, vairagya bhava will come. So you won't like your body. My body is full of impurity, because you know experience also. Every day you're cleaning, every day you're taking your bath, every day you're cleaning by using powder, soap and so on. So your body is full of dust and impurities. Malinyata is there. So by looking that, you're getting demoralized, means you're getting detached from all this kind of jugupsa, all this kind of you're developing the feelings of jugupsa, ghrina. You don't like all this criteria, all these things, because these are the waste things still you are having in your body. So your body is not the permanent one. In that also you are thinking jugupsa. So this is not correct for me, jugupsa, if you are really practicing Shaucha. So this is one side. Another benefit is here, Parahi asamsarga. Parahi means, see, Parahi is a titya bhuvachana. Okay. Parahi means you cannot get merged or you cannot have any relations with others also. Samsarga means the milanam or the relations. Okay. And Parahi means with others. Okay, with others. So you will not have any kind of relations with others. Relations mean, I am talking about the relation with internal relations, maybe sex or maybe intercourse. So if you understand your body is not good, your own body, then how you are not getting any enjoyment or you are not getting any kind of sukha from your body, then how can you get sukha from others' body? Because your body, what is there, others' body also will be the same thing. So that's called the Parhi Asamsarga. Asamsarga, remember here, A is there. Sandhi is there, Parahi Asamsarga. Samsarga means the connection, relations. And Asamsarga means without any connection. You don't like that connections. And you develop the jugupsa or grina from your body as well as others' body. So these things will happen if you are really established in the level of Shaucha, mainly in Bahya Shaucha, external Shaucha. So this sutra tells about the Bahya Shaucha. So if you practice Niyama, under Niyama the first part is called the Shaucha. Among this Shaucha, the first one is called the external Shaucha, Bahya Shaucha. If you got mastery over that, if you continue practicing on that Bahya Shaucha, means without any kind of Jati, Desha, Kala, Samaya and all these places you are not bounding, then what will happen? This Anga Jugupsa, you will develop the detachment regarding your body, own body, because the causes, these are the things, sweat, urine, stool, so many waste products are there. Still you are carrying your body. Okay, so these things will be there. So this part you are not having any kind of attachment with your own body. So you are developing the grina, hatred regarding your body, as well as you are developing the grina or any kind of all kind of detachment regarding the other's body also. That is called the Parhi Asamsarga, the relations with the other body. It may be sex or maybe intercourse. Okay, or any kind of inner relations. Okay, you understand, like there is no any kind of sukha or enjoyment if the two body comes together, because the actual enjoyment is called the Paramashanti, Moksha, Nirvija. So this level, this is called the Shaucha, external Shaucha. Please keep in mind this is called the external, the Sutra. Okay, yes. So let's see the next one. Now, please understand this one. After talking the external Shaucha, means Bahya Shaucha, this Sutra deals with the internal. Remember, internal. Okay, internal Shaucha. What is telling here? Shatashuddhi Saumanasa Ekagra Indriya Jaya Atma Darsana Yugatvanicha. I repeat. Shatashuddhi Saumanasya Ekagra Indriya Atma Darsana Yugatvanicha. If you split the line, it will become Shatashuddhi Saumanasya Ekagra Indriya Jaya Atma Darsana Yugatvani Cha. Okay, there are 5 benefits of practicing internal Shaucha, means Antarika Shaucha. 5 benefits. Benefit number 1, benefit number 2, benefit number 3, benefit 4 and benefit 5. We should know how it has happened. Let's understand here. See, the word Shatta stands for the Buddhi. Okay, intellect. Shuddhi means purity. So in your Buddhi means not only Buddhi here. See, Buddhi is the biggest one. Under that Buddhi here, Mana and Ahankara also comes. You should keep in mind Ahankara and Mana also. Okay, Buddhi is here. So these 3 things, but the what is used here? Sattva. Sattva means Buddhi only. So if your Buddhi is clean, if you practice the internal Shaucha, means the Buddhi level means thoughts and Mana Buddhi Ahankara, it is Antarindriya. In this level, Antarindriya level, if you practice any kind of negative things to overcome, means the Lobha, Krodha, that I already discussed in this part. If you see here, this Lobha, krodha, moha, all these things. So all these things, if getting less and less, decrease. When it will decrease, if you practice the internal saucha means the negative thoughts will become zero. Himsa, all this bhava will become very less and decrease, at the end it will become vanish. How it will possible? By practice of internal saucha. Last sutra we discussed regarding the external, and this is related to internal. If you practice internal, means it cannot be visible like the external. Here no need to apply the soap or oil, anything on your body. Here you need to clean the chitta. What the thought waves is going on inside your brain, inside your manas or buddhi ahankar. So that is called the shatta shuddhi. So here buddhi will become pure. Apart from that, so manasya, the manaha. Mana means shubhana mana is called shomana. Shubhana mana means good. Mana become mind means mind. So mind become pure. So pure mind. If you practice the internal shaucha, your mind will become pure. So in your mind, what will happen? Different types of chitta. Mind means here the mana stands for the chitta you take. Chitta having the 5 stages, shipta, mura, vikshipta and all. But we are talking this Ashtanga Yoga for whom? For the shipta, vikshipta and ekagra people. Sorry, no, I am just telling wrong. Shipta, vikshipta and mura. Okay, for them we are talking this thing. Ekagra and niruddha no need to talk, because for them already explained in first chapter, like Abhyasa Vairagya. So here, if you practice like Rajoguna and Tamoguna will be more here. If the buddhi is getting pure and pure, mind is getting pure and pure, means the chitta is getting pure means what will happen? Rajoguna and Tamoguna will become less, and Sattoguna will be Sattoguna. It will become more and more. So here, so much mind will become pure, calm and cool. How it's possible? Because Raja and Tamas will become decreased in the level of this by practice of internal shaucha, internal cleaning. So here Sattva will become more and more. So manasya, this is the line. Ekagra means the one-pointedness will come. Ekasmin prati iti ekagra. If you concentrate on one-pointed. Okay, one-pointed. If you focus on a particular point, this is called ekagrata. Ekasmin prati iti ekagrata. Okay, when ekagrata comes, see, when the rajas and tamas decrease and sattva increase. Sattva increase means in which state of chitta it increases? In the state of ekagra chitta. Okay, that time the sattva guna will become more. But the aim of yoga is not only in this level. The aim of yoga is gunatita, means niruddha, where there is no guna, no sattva, no rajas, no tamas. But in case of ekagra, there will be sattva. So here you will be eligible to attend the sampragyata level. Ekagrata will come, one-pointedness, due to the sattva guna predominancy. Okay, next is telling here Indriya Jaya. Indriya Jaya means the mastery or the expertise over the Indriyas. India, we know there are 5 sensory organs and 5 motor organs. We know 10 Dashendriyas are there. So you will get the mastery over all Indriyas. Means according to your wish, you can channelize them. For example, if you don't like to listen, if you don't like to see, or if you don't like to feel, you know it. But in this time, what happens? If you don't want to listen, also still the sound is coming to you. If you don't want to see, also still that picture is coming to you. Because you have no practice the internal saucha. Means unwanted things should be clean it off. If you practice, then only unwanted things won't come to your brain, come to your chitta. That's called Indriya. So mastery over the Indriyas. You will become the Jitendriya. Gita explains 6th chapter. Jitandriya Prashantasya. So explain that Indriya. You will become the Jitendriya. Okay, Vijitendriya, Jitendriya. You can get mastery over your Indriya. So according to your wish, Indriyas will move, Indriyas will function. That is the concept. Now the next is here Atma Darsana Yogatyanicha. Atma Darsana means self-realizations. Okay, self-realization. Self-realizations and energy or the power will come. Here Atma Darsana. Darsana means not only the physical part. Here the Darsana means the self-knowledge will come about you. That who you are and from where you came. The Atma Darsana Yogata means eligibility will come. Eligibility. If you show the Atma Darsana means the self-realization. If you got this self-realization, then there is no question for any other practice. Then no need to go for the like asana, pranayama practice, no need. But the eligibility you will get. For example, if you cross the 10th standard exam, then only you are eligible to attend the 11th standard. You can attend, you cannot attend, your wish, but eligible you are. Here also, if you practice all these things, means Shatasuddhi, Somanasta, Ekagra, Indriyaya, then the Atma Darsana, due to the internal practice, internal social practice, what will happen? Atma Darsana Yogatta. Yogatta means the eligibility. Okay. Eligibility. The eligibility or the Samarthata will come to for whom? For what? But Atma Darsana. Atma Darsana means self-realization purpose. Who am I? Okay. Self-realization means the difference between the Purusha and Prakriti. Jivatma, Paramatma, Anayo, Ekata. You can understand that. So that is called the Atma Darsana will come by the practice of internal Shaucha. And Cha is the link and it creates links between all this. All this means all these five. So what we can understand from this sutra deals with the, remember, internal Shaucha means internal Antha Shaucha. What are the Antha Shaucha? They explain different types of Shauchas are there, and mainly two types, Anta and Baiha. Baiha we already discussed in last sutra, and this sutra is talking about the internal Shaucha. And internal Shaucha, there are 5 benefits explained here if you practice in all this level. All this level means without any kind of Jati, Desha, Kala. It should not be related to Jati, it should be beyond the Jati, Desha, Kala and Samaya. If you practice, then what is the benefit? First mention here the Sattva Shuddhi. Let me change the color, you can get the point here very easily. Sattva Shuddhi. The Sattva means Buddhi will become very pure. Buddhi is pure means automatically the Rajaguna and Tamaguna will become less here. Rajaguna and Tamaguna will become less. So Sattva Guna will become more and more. Okay, Sattva Shuddhi will be there. Buddhi Shuddhi. Not only Buddhi, Buddhi is connected to Mana and Ahankara also. So all these things will become pure and calm and clear. Okay, like we explained in the Adhikari in Vedanta Sara, like Santa Sankalpa, sorry, what is the line? It's called Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna Pramata Nihila Nirgata Kalmashataya. From his mind, all kind of Kalmasha Nirgata means destroyed. There is no any kind of Kalmasha means impurity is not there. Same way, here the mental practice explained here, Sattva Shuddhi will be there. Okay, Buddhi Shuddhi, Buddhi Mana Buddhi here explained here. And next is Shomanasa. The mind will become very calm and cool because mind means Chitta. So Chitta, calm and cool means the Rajaguna, Tamaguna will become very less and Sattva will be more. So Sattva is increasing means it will be Ekagra. Ekagra related to Sampradaya Samadhi. So this is here, the Sattva Guna is more. Ekagrata will come. This is the third one. And Indriyaya. And you will get mastery over your Indriyas. Whatever you can do, you want, you can do according to your wish. Okay, for the ultimate aim, Samadhi or Kaivalyam. Then you will be known as the Jitendriya because you have the mastery over the Indriyas. And Atma Darsana Yogyata and eligibility for the self-realizations or the Atma Anubhava or the Koam Ashmi, Aham Koshmi, all these things. Who am I? To understand that capacity comes means the gap between the Purusha and Prakriti. Okay, when it comes, when the Vivekakhyati comes. Vivekakhyati already we discussed. Okay, so these are the 5 benefits of internal Shaucha, Anta Shaucha. So this is how we completed today class regarding the Shaucha, means the this is called the external Shaucha, and this is related to the internal Shaucha. I think, hope you are understanding all this. Yes, if you have any doubts, you can inform me. And yeah, if you enjoy the class, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.